I happen to be in a position, but like the company has to wrestle with these things. Our governments have to wrestle with these things. Every single one of us as citizens has to confront this reality because, every single technology just accelerates massive transformation, which can deliver unbelievable benefits and also create side effects. And it's like that idea has been repeated so many times, it now kind of sounds trite. But once you get over the trite part, you still have to engage with the fact that the very same thing that is going to reduce the cost of production of energy over the next 2 decades by 100x. Reduce the cost of energy by 100x.
You think that's what AI can do?
100%. Like, I feel very optimistic about that.
Wait. So now say that again.
So
reduce the cost of energy.
I think energy is going to become a pretty much cheap and abundant resource. I mean, even solar panels alone are probably going to come down by another 5x in the next 10 years. Like, just that breakthrough alone is going to reduce the price of most things.
And what is that? What is that through? Is that like the AI being more efficient, teaching us how to create different energy grids, teaching us how to create energy differently? Like, what would you predict it coming from?
Well, I mean, so at the most abstract level, these are pattern matching systems that find more efficient ways than we are able to invent ourselves as humans for combining new materials. Now, that might be in grid management and distribution. We never could before. There are so many knock-on effects of fundamental technologies, general purpose technologies like energy coming down by 10 to 100x. So there are huge reasons to be optimistic that everybody is going to get access to these technologies and the benefits of these technologies over the next couple decades.
Yeah.
And that will make life much easier and much cheaper for everybody on the planet.
The United States has quite cheap electricity, but it has increased quite a lot over recent years. And there's no way it can become 100 times cheaper over the next 20 years.
So let's jump into that a little bit. Like, it could make energy how many times cheaper?
Well, I was saying 100x cheaper over 20 years.
100x cheaper over 20 years. So this is one of those instances that I've struggled with because, depending on where you get information and how you get information, it changes how you perceive the issue, right? Or like, how do you think we should look at it, or how do you look at it?
I mean, look, it consumes vast amounts of resources, precious metals, electricity, water, no question about that, right? On the energy side of things, all of the big companies now are almost entirely 100% renewable.
Because fossil fuels were really cheap, and the tech companies were using the fossil fuel power while claiming that they were using renewable energy from certificates in a different state and a different time. So they were satisfied with the cheap fossil fuel prices.
Certainly Microsoft, 100% renewable. I think we have 33 gigawatts of renewable energy in our entire fleet of computation. For comparison, I think Seattle consumes 2 gigawatts per year of energy. So just to put that into perspective.
The whole of Seattle?
The whole of Seattle
consumes 2 gigawatts.
Yeah.
And Microsoft is creating how much?
33 overall in the fleet.
Wow.
But this is worldwide.
Yeah, no, but still.
And the vast majority of it is 100% renewable. So coming from solar or wind or water. But it also consumes a lot of water in the process. Like, we have to cool these systems down and, for sure that consumes a lot. Now, I don't know that there is a easy way of, there's no shortcut there. It's expensive. It consumes, resources. It consumes a lot of resources from the environment. But I think net, when you look at the beneficial impact, to me, it's justified. Like, you wouldn't give up your car or tell people to give up their car anytime soon because it uses aluminium and rubber, and this is an essential part of your existence. And I think AI is going to become an essential part of everybody's existence and justify the environmental costs, even though that doesn't mean that we have to go and consume diesel generators and, carbon emitting. Like, we get to start again from scratch, which is to say, new technology arrives, new standard has to be applied to it, which means that our water has to also be cleaned and recycled, which, many of the data centers do now, take full life cycle responsibility for cleaning the water. And the same with the energy, it has to be renewable. So there's no easy way out. It's just a rough reality that producing things at this scale is definitely going to consume more resources from the environment. It's just a rough reality that producing things at this scale is definitely going to consume more resources from the environment.